Right now at 5, mobile homes without water during a dangerous heat wave. The concerns from the community.
And too much of a good thing. The problem Wafer Food Pantry is facing right now.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Well, it's an alert day. Let's head outside. No relief from the heat quite yet. People are sweltering in another day in the 90s. So when will we finally catch a break? Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Well, it is going to slowly cool off eventually, but towards the end of the week, it won't be much of a big difference until probably we get to Sunday, and there's a big difference coming early next week. But in the meantime, it's still hot and humid. Really, the peak of the heat is about 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., and that's when you stand the best shot to see heat intensity values over 100. We are cooling off decently at night, too, so that does help. Now, we still got some air quality issues, too, going on. This gets a little worse as you go further northern Wisconsin because of smoke that's in northern Minnesota and southern Ontario that's filtering through. We also have some high smoke from out west too, but this could get a little bit of an issue as we go Wednesday into Thursday too for some of the areas. Overall high temperatures today, a lot of 90s or one upper 80, but a lot of mid 90s out there overall. You can see currently we feel like temperatures at 100 or best, upper 90s at both Eau Claire and Winona. If you look overall, you can see quite a few 100s now, heat intensity values showing up in the pink there, especially as you go towards like Sparta, Viroqua down to Bosqueville, those areas, and then further east into eastern Wisconsin. So for the most part, it's hot and humid, however you want to slice it here. This evening too, we'll see conditions basically quiet. We'll see temperatures get back down to 82, heat intensity values below 90 by the time you get to 9 p.m. Plenty of blue skies. And La Crosse too, very similar, getting back down to 81 by 10 p.m. That heat intensity value will be below 90 by 9 p.m. Overall. So we do have some storms returning. We do have a front that's going to kind of drape through the area, but it's not great. So we'll break that down and then show you the good news that comes for early next week if you like some cooler conditions too. All that coming up a bit later.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Greg. And with these hot conditions, if you need a place to cool off, first, La Crosse's mayor is exercising people to use public centers like the main library, community centers, as well as the City Hall lobby to cool off. Also, Winona Health is opening its lobby, so anyone who can't access air-conditioned places is welcome there.
Also, due to the extreme heat, tonight's Cash in Hand performance at Dash Park in Onalaska has been rescheduled. The show moves to Tuesday, August 4th at 6:30 p.m.
And don't forget, you can always track the heat and all these weather conditions throughout the summer by using our First Warn weather app. It's available for download at the App Store or also available on Google Play. A group of Holmen residents say they don't have running water and they don't know why.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk has this story.
Residents living at Green Oaks Mobile Home Park say they've gone nearly 2 weeks without water. Residents say they haven't been able to do laundries, dishes, or shower. They're currently relying on bottled water or driving to nearby communities. One homeowner says residents don't know what's wrong with the water and haven't heard anything from property management.
The information release and contact has been lacking. I'm sure they have good intentions, as we all have good intentions, but something needs to be done.
News 8 Now did see well service trucks in the community this afternoon. We also reached out to property management and we're still waiting to hear back. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. A News 8 follow-up on the Lake Pepin crash over the weekend. The victims have been identified. 37-year-old Ashley Monson from Wabasha is one, along with 2 Wabasha firefighters, 52-year-old Manuel de Daniel Sola, and 46-year-old Nicholas Lockler.
I still feel as stunned, honestly, as when our fire chief called. That just hasn't gone away yet. They're leaders, they're servants, they're just wonderful people. They're loved.
And a prayer service was held last night for the firefighters.
Wearing insect repellent, so DEET's very effective at repelling mosquitoes. Also recommend wearing like long sleeves, like if you're out camping too, long sleeves or fabric can deter mosquitoes from biting.
And that was in regard to Wisconsin health officials' warning of the West Nile virus. Mosquitoes in Milwaukee County and a wild bird in Bayfield County testing positive for the virus. Some tips for keeping yourself safe. Or just mentioned, so far no reports of human cases.
The Village of French Island's newly elected leaders are getting to work tonight.
News 8 Now's Jadius McGee joins us live with what's on their first agenda. Jadius.
Yeah, guys, it's a big day in French Island as the village's new leaders will officially be sworn in. After being sworn in, they will also discuss the packed agenda, including a charter ordinance that will help define how the village operates and its form of government. Leaders will also receive an update on PFAS in the municipal water system. Officials say these first steps are about building the foundation for the village's future while also helping protect French Island from future annexation. And that meeting is set to start later tonight at 6. Live in French Island, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Jadius. Marcy's Law for Wisconsin recognizing heroes today. 3 people have received the Champion of Crime Victims' Rights Award. It recognizes their dedication and leadership in advancing the rights of crime victims in Eau Claire County.
Victim advocacy is central to everything that we do, and to be recognized by an organization like Marcy's Law Wisconsin, which is really on the forefront of fighting for victims' rights, means a lot. It's quite an honor.
The awards celebrate the individual's commitment to ensuring victims are heard and respected during the criminal justice process.
Well, Wafer Food Pantry has a unique problem: too much fresh produce.
Now the pantry is asking for help getting it into people's hands before it goes to waste. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine explains.
Typically, food pantries are in need of donations, but here at Wafer Food Pantry, there's one area that they're overflowing, and that's the produce.
I'm not sure what's happening with our retail partners, but we have just been inundated, in a good way, with a lot of fresh produce.
The pantry is working against the clock, trying to get that produce out before it goes bad. As supplies last, the pantry is offering the products to the community, even if you aren't financially eligible for regular services.
We have opened it up to anyone who is in need. So, if your budget's a little tight, or you could just add, use this little boost to help, we would love to share.
Coming up at 6, see the volunteer work that goes behind the produce. Reporting in La Crosse, Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now.
New details on the 21st Irish Fest. This year, organizers are honoring the fest's late founder, Pat Stevens. Organizers are selling shirts and koozies in his honor.
It's an opportunity to get families involved, start a tradition, do what Pat loved to do for the community, show that next generation how warm you can feel and the joy that you can feel by giving back to the community and by volunteering.
Irish Fest runs from August 7th to the 9th over at the Southside Fest grounds.
And happening around the state, caught on camera, a truck flying off the interstate. It happened on I-43 North, just outside of Milwaukee. The truck is in the passing lane when a sedan tries to merge. The driver in the pickup loses control, flies across all 3 lanes, breaking through the guardrail.
Had it on the flatbed here, right there. And it was just, covered with mud. I was wondering if somebody was hurt or something,
The driver was left with only minor injuries, responders calling him very lucky.
Costco is expanding in Wisconsin. A new store is opening in Oconomowoc in August. It'll be located on Sawyer Road, just off that I-94 exit. Right now it's operating as just a gas station. Costco has 928 locations worldwide with 82 million paid members as of this month. Still to come, the battle for the Strait of Hormuz continues. The announcement President Trump just made.
And June's inflation numbers are out with a much-needed sigh of relief.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, it's fair season. The La Crosse and Trumpelau County fairs begin. We'll have everything you need to know before you head out. And Nicole has a look at your extreme heat forecast when we see you at 5 a.m.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people, and being the team you can trust means being here for you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
People always ask what's the Asher difference, and really the Asher difference is our people. We enable our team to make the right decisions, and we talk about what would you do if it was mom's home, if it was grandma's property, and you have the answer then, and just do the right thing every time.
We all live by and have the same core values. Everyone has the same goal in mind, and that's to make the project turn out 100% amazing for the homeowner.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford Crew.
Where you been, Hank?
Little field research. Show them what we got.
Check this out.
Looks like America is loving Ford quality. And J.D. Power backs it up.
Ford is #1 in new vehicle quality, and F-Series are America's best-selling trucks.
Great deals, crazy good capability.
America, this is what summer's all about.
Get 0% APR for 36 months and $1,000 toward your down payment on select Ford vehicles, plus a complimentary maintenance plan for 2 years.
Injured in an accident? Call the Personal Injury Powerhouse.
At Schwebel, Getz & Sieben, when we take on a case, we're there to fight from start to finish.
That lets the insurance company know that we're not afraid to go all the way to trial for you.
It's probably the biggest factor in an insurance company's evaluation of a case.
If you don't have an attorney that's willing to go to trial, you're not getting full compensation.
If you've been injured in an accident, call Schwebel, Getz & Sieben for a free consultation.
Hi, I'm Danielle with the Board Store. Summer goes by fast, and the work of taking care of your home can steal your best days. Find your freedom with our Freedom Day sale at the Board Store. Energy-efficient windows and doors, new composite or vinyl siding, even a new deck, patio cover, or pergola for outdoor living. Improving your home, improving your life. Fair prices, installed by the best. Visit our showroom, meet us online, or call for a prompt free estimate. You'll be glad you did.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people. And being the team you can trust means being here for you.
Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Breaking news in the fragile peace plan with Iran as we get a live look at the White House. President Trump has backed off his call to charge a 20% fee on ships traveling through the Strait of Hormuz. The battle with Iran over control of that key waterway is heating up, and it comes as the U.S. launches new military strikes. CBS's Nenesentio Bonsu reports.
As he greeted Iraq's new prime minister in the Oval Office, reporters asked President Trump why he backed off plans to impose a 20% fee on ships traveling through the Strait of Hormuz. The president said instead, Gulf countries will be making more investments in trade deals with the U.S.
I like that, actually, because I don't think anybody should be able to charge a fee for the Strait. They're going to be making massive investments into the United States.
While the U.S. and Iran battle for control of the key waterway, U.S. Central Command confirmed the naval blockade of ships entering and exiting Iranian ports is going into effect Tuesday afternoon.
Last week, President Trump said the ceasefire reached as a part of an interim memorandum of understanding for talks aimed at ending the war was over.
The MOU had such gaping holes that it invited Iran to take over the Strait of Hormuz. No one should be surprised by this continuing conflict.
Overnight, the U.S. launched another wave of strikes on military targets across Iran.
We're getting rid of the bully of the Middle East, but there's no fear anymore because their military capability has been knocked to hell.
Iran directed its own drone and missile attacks, hitting several ships in the Strait and targeting U.S. bases in Gulf states, including Bahrain. Nenesentio Bonsu, CBS News, the White House.
A new report shows consumers getting an inflation break in June. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the price index hit 3.5%, a 0.7 percentage point drop from May. Experts say a brief drop in oil prices helped. And pay-up day for E. Jean Carroll, President Trump turning over more than $5 million to her. Trump unsuccessfully and repeatedly challenged the jury verdict, finding him liable for defamation and sexual assault. He also tried to delay the payment.
Hero pilot Captain Sully Sullenberger sharing some heartbreaking news. The 75-year-old says he's been diagnosed with early-stage Alzheimer's. The pilot says he and his family are navigating his next steps together. In 2009, Sullenberger saved 155 passengers by making an emergency landing in New York's Hudson River.
We'll have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, the hot conditions continue, but there is some relief eventually towards the end of the week or next week. So we'll time that out and show you when we might actually see some storms too. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Ultra's celebrating our country's 250th anniversary. New members opening a new A-Plus account in branch with a $500 direct deposit will get a $250 bonus. Swing into a local Ultra to claim your $250 today. Limited time offer. Visit ultra.org for details and locations. Ultra.
Your home's first line of defense? Your roof. And here in the Midwest,
storms can do serious damage before you even notice.
Or maybe it's just time for an upgrade. Old shingles, clogged gutters, those small issues, they turn into big problems fast.
At Larson Keeney Home Services, we install roofs and gutters you can count on season after season.
And we make it easy. From inspection to installation, we handle everything.
Call Larson Keeney Home Services today
And protect what matters most.
We found that about half the public, half the population do not have any kind of dental insurance, so we came out with what's called Badger Smiles Club. For an annual fee, it covers your exams, your cleanings, x-rays, emergency visits during the year. All your preventive maintenance stuff is taken care of. That allows you to come in without having to worry about being nickeled and dimed. Things are taken care of. Then if you ever need dental work, crowns, fillings, that kind of thing, you get a 10% discount for all that as well. Give us a call at 608-707-1000.
There are trucks, and then there's the Sierra with employee pricing for everyone. With the capability to handle what life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra, leading where it matters most. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Celebrate Independence Day with employee pricing for everyone on all GMC Sierra 1500 models. With 0% APR, that's over $13,000 total value on this Sierra 1500 Denali.
Save big money on all your hardware needs at Menards. Menards has everything for your home and projects, from automotive essentials and rugged power equipment to the hand tools and power tools to bring it all together. Plus, explore our seasonal offerings to get your spaces ready for everything. Find it all in one place and get an 11% rebate at Menards. Pick up this Pit Boss pellet grill for a value of $319.98 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Ultra's also celebrating its 95th anniversary. New members opening a new Live Your Life spend account in branch will get a $95 bonus. Swing into a local Ultra to claim your $95 today. Limited time offer. Visit ultra.org for details and locations. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
We are just going to start seeing some changes here slowly towards the end of the week, the weekend, and bigger changes early next week. This shows you water vapor. Basically, it shows you the air motion at about 25,000 feet too. And where you see the white is more moisture. Where you see the darker shade, it's really dry, high aloft too. And you can follow the jet stream too. It pretty much comes all the way up to the northern Canada, Edmonton, up to the Hudson Bay, and then pushes eastward too. So overall, it's keeping this heat dome pretty much overhead, although they are beginning to see some changes here. Eventually, this is going to kind of sink southward as we get towards the end of the work week, and then it's going to become turning more northwest, southeast right over us. Right now it's to the east. We'll be into that section going early next week, which means cooler conditions. We'll still have some thunderstorm chances coming through, but it's still mainly a dry pattern. And really throughout the summertime, this goes back and forth across the area, sometimes even further south, all the way through the end of August. So we'll heat up again and we'll repeat this all again. Now there have been fires out west, but also here's your fires up in southern Ontario. That you can see some of the smoke right here, and here's some of that area that's beginning to spread eastward, but with the upper level winds turning a little bit, that is going to begin to push into a lot of northern Wisconsin and eventually some areas in central Wisconsin. We also got some smoke from out west that's actually spreading all the way around, coming back around, but that's fairly thin and very high up. We still got the alert day for the heat. It's really during this period that's when it's the hottest conditions outside, and that's why we have the alert out there. Advisories are still in effect for areas in shaded there. Further north you go, threshold's a little bit lower for temperatures and heat and sea values. They're under the extreme heat warning here. All this pretty much is till Wednesday, although we might see some extensions further as we go into Thursday. Overall, if we look at the air quality right now, here's the smoke here. Fairly good light smoke, and it's a very thin layer. You can kind of see it outside. Further north, here's all the fires right there you can see, and pretty thick smoke as you get closer to the source. It gets a little bit aloft as you go further east, but you can see the wind direction there and some smoke over here. But also notice out to the west, all the way to the Great Basin, some of that smoke is pretty much pushed east all the way up north and then circled right back around into our area. But that's fairly thin. This is the stuff that's going to cause more of the air quality issues going as we go throughout the next couple days. Air quality right now fairly good. There's some pockets, but notice up to the north, it gets pretty low as you go further out, healthy or even hazardous conditions. As we go throughout tomorrow's forecast, we're going to start seeing that creep a little bit further south, so there will be unhealthy for some areas, for some folks in the sensitive group. Other areas will be unhealthy, and then as you go further towards Rice Lake, it's going to get more air quality issues with the smoke as they're closer to the source too. So will be something to keep an eye on for the area, but really for a small part of the area. And there's your air quality. For the most part, it's out till about noon. Once again, worse as you go further north of Eau Claire. Now, temperatures tomorrow, pretty similar to today. Mid-90s, low 90s, depending on location. Not much difference, really. As we go into Thursday, we might see a little bit of a drop. You see some temperatures upper 80s because there's going to be some more cloud cover in the afternoon. And dare I say, some isolated storms, too, are going to pop up here as we go throughout overall. Heat risk, too. You can see, there we go. This is the current one, and obviously it drips down because we haven't had the current observations in yet past 6. That's what we saw today. That's what we're seeing Wednesday and Thursday. You see it begin to come down, and then Friday, it's even looking better too. And that's the same as we look for both locations too going forward. And we do have storm chances coming up, and you'll see that in the 8-day. It's only a 30% chance, maybe 40 as you go further north, but there's an opportunity Thursday, Friday, and then we kind of dry out. But look at the temperatures next week. That's the big change coming with northwest winds aloft. That jet's going to come a different direction, and we're going to be back potentially below average as we get towards Wednesday, which will be upper 70s further north, low 80s here. So much refreshing air coming back in by early next week.
Especially for late July.
Yes.
Thanks, Greg. Coming up, get set to say cheese.
The reason everyone is smiling today.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Tired of high electric bills? Make the switch to solar with Leiden Solar. We help homeowners access tax credits, state grants, and other incentives to maximize savings and make clean energy more accessible. We never cut corners, just your energy bills. Contact Leiden Solar today.
The Driftless region is a thriving community where tradition and innovation shine. At Culligan, we live here, we work here, and we have a long history of addressing the area's water worries, like iron, sulfur, manganese, and nitrates. Culligan, water you love since 1936.
Bigger names, bigger purpose. Ashley for the Arts, music, art, and community together. See John Party, Keith Urban, and more. Join us August 6th through 8th and make an impact. Tickets are going fast. Get yours at ashleyforthearts.com.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we know inspiration's in full swing this time of year. So bring us your wild ideas and we'll bring the value on the quality supplies you need to make it happen at unbeatably low prices. Right now, during our summer pet care sale, get a free $15 Blaine's gift card when you buy select bags of Purina Pro Plan dog food. 20% off all dog and cat toys. Plus, rewards members get free same-day local delivery on pet supply orders of $49 or more. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Make the switch to solar with Leiden Solar. Our 50-plus years of electrical experience means we install the best products the right way. At Leiden Solar, we're here to guide you every step of the way. We never cut corners, just your energy bills. Contact us today.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Hey, everybody, say cheese.
Cheese. Today is National Mac and Cheese Day. The classic dish is synonymous with American comfort food. Traditionally, the dish is made with macaroni noodles, milk, and copious amounts of cheese. It can be baked in the oven or prepared in a saucepan, on the stove, or if you can do a microwave.
Yeah.
Any way to heat it up.
Whatever the situation requires.
It doesn't sound like the most ideal day to eat a hot bowl of mac and cheese today, though.
No, I'm sticking with cold stuff.
Yeah, maybe like a cold macaroni salad.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But it's a fun day nonetheless. Yep, you can eat it this week, any day.
Yeah.
All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Tom Tiffany is a MAGA extremist. He supported January 6 rioters, voted to shield violent QAnon radicals, and wanted to overturn the Wisconsin election results for Trump. Tom Tiffany's agenda is too extreme.
Is your concrete cracked, stained, or darkening your space? Here at River Valley Floor Shield, we provide a concrete coating that turns that dark and damaged space into a durable, weather-resistant surface that matches your home perfectly. We are looking for limited homeowners to take place in our concrete blow-up special, where they will receive 25% off the project in a new space they're proud of. Call today to see if you qualify.
To everyone who finds joy in a great meal, we can't wait to see you again at Culver's.
What makes us happy is making you happy.
We want every meal
Every meal to be filled with big bite moments.
Lick the spoon moments.
And even get your hands off my cheese curds moments.
They're just too good to share. From the juiciest bites to the sweetest scoops.
We're all about bringing people together
over delicious food. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Your home, a place of comfort and safety, could be trying to tell you something. Interior cracks, sloping floors, hard to open doors and windows are all signals of foundation failure that you can't ignore. At American Waterworks, we use modern techniques and warranted solutions to restore your peace of mind in your home. After all, your home's foundation issues won't get better with time, but it will with our proven solutions. Choose confidence, choose reliability, choose American Waterworks.
People always ask what's the Asher difference, and really the Asher difference is our people. We enable our team to make the right decisions, and we talk about what would you do if it was mom's home, you know, if it was grandma's property, and you have the answer then, and just do the right thing every time.
We all live by and have the same core values. Everyone has the same goal in mind, and that's to make the project turn out 100% amazing for the homeowner.
Tom Tiffany is a MAGA extremist. He backed a bill to criminalize abortion with no exceptions for rape or incest. He even voted against protecting access to birth control for women. Tom Tiffany's agenda is too extreme.
All right, still a warm night overall, but you notice there are some areas that do get in the low 60s, so a decent recovery too, so that does help. Tomorrow, kind of a carbon copy of today, although there will be a few more clouds that may develop in the afternoon time frame, but not storms quite yet. That comes more on Thursday, although the chance is 30%, and basically it would be isolated coverage. That'll continue Friday, but look at next week. We definitely have a cool down coming. You just gotta hold on.
Bear with it.
Bear with it. Hold on for a little bit.
We will get there.
Yeah.
All right, that does it for us at 5.
We'll see you back at 6.